today we have to cover Baby Doge. We had a little bit of a recovery. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about where I believe it's about to go next. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So as you can see right now, we are at 231 million in market cap, 7.8 million inside trading volume, and we have had a little bit of a recovery here. As you can see, we're up 5.4% in the last 24 hours, 7% in the last 7 days, and 17% in the last 14 days. So yeah, if you come back here and you look at what we were doing previously inside of the prices here for Baby Doge, you can see we were heading towards that Fibonacci at 8Z 1500. I mentioned that in my previous video, and we did have a pullback from there before we even got up to there, really. So just to kind of show you guys a little bit of what happened here, the percent R trend exhaustion does show that the trend was over exhausted to the upside, both the short-term and the long-term trend, short-term trend being the white line, long-term being the blue line, as you can see here. And now we've pulled back a little bit, but now you can see that recovery is starting to happen. So you should start seeing the prices slowly but surely moving up, kind of like how we're seeing now, right? We're kind of seeing the prices move up a little bit right here. We can see on the MACD, the selling pressure has kind of stopped here, and now we're switching into the buying pressure. So even on the MACD, we are still pretty bullish here, and it looks pretty good, right? And then the MACD on the hourly chart looks pretty good as well, looks bullish as well. So the one we were looking at before was the 4-hour chart, and this is the hourly. So yeah, the MACD is looking good on this one. And the percent R trend exhaustion is also good. So the blue line, again, being the long-term trend, is now coming up here towards the top. The short-term trend is over exhausted and overbought. So the short-term trend could definitely come down at any time and kind of meet the long-term trend down, and then it could continue from there. So that's kind of what it's looking like, because, you know, we got the short-term trend kind of outpacing the long-term trend. So it'll look similar to this, to where you see the short-term trend kind of being, you know, overbought for an extended period of time before we have a breakout. And remember, this is around August 31st, September 2nd. So, you know, we can come back and see what we did around those time periods here. And as you can see, we had a pullback, even though the long-term trend was bullish, short-term trend was pulling back. So that's why you see that pullback here. And then you start to see the growth from there after that. So we could see something similar to that now. So that's kind of what it's looking like at the moment, right? But all in all, I still believe Baby Doge is in a good space. This is the 30-minute chart. The 30-minute chart looks a little bit iffy, because, you know, we could have a nasty pullback on the 30-minute chart here. If you look at the percent R trend exhaustion here for the 30-minute, way overextended on the long term, and the short term is also experiencing the same thing. And you can see this red bar forming. This usually forms when we're about to have a turning point and we're about to have a reversal and going to the downside. So that's what it's looking like. We're going to have that reversal to the downside soon. It's just squeezing up here at the top. So it's definitely about to happen pretty soon, right? And if we come back here, you can kind of see, you know, it is showing some signs of weakness. We have some resistance right here, minor resistance, but for this right here, it's probably going to end up pulling back on that resistance. And how did I find it? I found it because we had resistance there, support here, resistance here, and then more than likely had a bunch of instances way back here as well. So you have to watch these little minor and macro support and resistance areas, right? They help a lot when you're doing your technical analysis. Anyways, getting off of the technicals, Baby Doge may be getting some listings. We may be seeing listings here. So as you can see, the Baby Doge has been on Binance for a year now, and they said more listings, more growth, more victories ahead. So I think that's pretty bullish. It kind of shows that they're going in the direction of more listings, because we still need Coinbase, we still need Robinhood, we still need Crypto.com. I believe we have the Pro Kraken version. But yeah, Robinhood, Crypto.com, Coinbase, What else do we need? What else? We need Webull, public.com, all the Uphold. We need all the stock market services, right? But yeah, this is pretty good though. Let me know what you guys think about this. And Mission Possible season 2 launching tomorrow. But yeah, this is all I got. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.